Hey guys, it's Brooklyn Goddess K, and welcome to the best season on the planet. It's Gemini season. So, due to Venus being in Gemini and now the Sun joining Venus in Gemini, it's only right that I give a love reading for Gemini season. Gemini, I believe Venus will be in Gemini till, I believe, the first week of June. We're already currently visiting the transit, so a lot of you are wanting to communicate more in love, to expand your ideas on the thoughts of love. And now with the Sun joining the Venus in Gemini, you will feel more confident, more flirty. More confident, more flirty, and really ready to go. I am a natal Gemini Sun and Gemini Venus, so it's only right that with my partnership with Gripper Sets, I got me a Lover's Tarot card inspired set. For those who do not know, in Tarot, the Lover's card is represented by the sign Gemini. So the Lover's card is one of my favorite cards in Tarot, not just because it is my personal number card, but because it is the embodiment of true connection and understanding of self and self with others. I even have the tarot card tattooed on my body, and maybe for you guys, I will show a picture of it soon. So, for this reading, we will be reading about our mutable signs. I have switched towards doing a lot of my readings for the, for the modality of a sign opposed to the element. I will still do elemental readings every now and then, but for these readings, I am doing them for the modality of the sign. And on my Patreon, which I will put the link in the description below, or you can find it in the, you can find it in the link in my Instagram bios, I will be doing elementals more often and by specific zodiac signs depending on the tier. But for the general public, I will be doing sign readings in modality. And because we are now officially in Gemini season, I will be starting with the mutable signs. Just a little forewarning, this is a general energy reading, so if anything doesn't apply, let it fly. Then I hope the next reading is for you. Anything mentioned in this reading that hasn't happened will possibly happen as we go through the season. Like I said, again, this is general, so a lot of things when I read, they unfold later on. I will also give forewarning, my dog Venus is throwing a little fit right now, so if you hear her in the background, please excuse her. The decks that I'm using today, because I get asked about my deck so often, is the Morgan Gray Tarot deck. For anyone who is interested in tarot readings or is already a tarot reader or likes to indulge in using tarot cards, this is the perfect deck for love readings. It specifically enjoys doing love readings, and I feel like it's very fun and vibrant energy, so it is perfect for the Gemini season reading. And I am using my Whisper Angels Love Oracle deck. It is one of my favorite oracle decks to use. It was also my first oracle decks to use. For those of you who do not know, I am a love reader. Love is my specialty, so let's get into it. Like I said, this is a reading for my mutable signs. That is going to be Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces in regards to love. Now, love is universal, so it's not just going to be about romantic partnerships, but if that's what comes up, I will read on. But love is in relation to our work, our day-to-day lives, ourselves, and our family, and our friends. Okay? Now, when I was channeling and tapping into Gemini's energy, into the mutable signs energy, and that's probably why, I heard the song Sweetest Taboo by Sade. Now, I am going to channel songs off camera, and I will put them in the description below because, as anyone knows, I love channeling music messages. I heard Sweetest Taboo, so many of you are probably involved with someone that, gives you a feeling that you haven't felt anywhere. It's you can't quite place it. It's unexplainable. So, we'll get into the reading. We'll see what else unfolds. I'm going to do all my shuffling on camera, which sometimes I usually don't do. But, I haven't done a YouTube reading for you guys in a very long time. So I'm going to put everything on camera for you guys. I'm also at a new table opposed to my original reading table, so I hope you enjoy this setup. I'm gonna lay the cards a little differently than I normally would, and you know, comment below if you like the setup opposed to the other one, and if not, I'll try a whole different one. So for those of you that are crystal buffs, the two crystals that I have, this is a rutilated quartz. This is a very, very powerful crystal. I recently did a Clubhouse Rising Rituals, and someone recommended that if you are to work with the stone, to please have a grounding stone next to it. So a black tourmaline, a smoky quartz, an obsidian. I would really recommend an obsidian with this, because this stone unlocks everything. It's going to unlock everything. Now in my hand, this is a great beginner stone. It's funny that this is the one that I have, but this is my first ever gemstone crystal that I bought, well, that I received. I got this stone at the age of 7. This is a rose quartz. Rose quartz, and look how pretty it looks with my nails. Rose quartz is the perfect love stone. It is the universal love stone. It makes us open and receptive to receiving love, to giving love, to loving. It improves self-love, peace of mind. And rose quartz, actually, for those who don't know, it will help increase your finances. If your heart chakra in Western understanding, in our heart chakra, you know, the green, the love, the pink is usually for your higher heart chakra. Most people don't know there's more than 7 chakras, but this stone is going to be perfect for making you open, and receptive to receive not only love, but finances. If your heart is closed, you will not receive money, okay? You will not receive the abundance that the universe owes to you. Remember, everything is on 2 vibrations, love and fear. That's it. Okay. Spirit guides and ancestors, please come to me now and walk with me and guide me as I read for the collective at this time. Please only allow messages of positivity, clarity, strength, and security and protection to come through at this time. I thank you for allowing me to be a vessel between the spiritual world and the physical world. Thank you. Okay. So Spirit, at this time, what love messages do you have for my mutable signs? Ooh, you saw that jumper? I'm gonna look at it real quick. I'm not gonna take it. So King of Rods. So this is Sagittarian energy, Aries energy, Leo energy. So even though Sagittarius are part of my mutable signs, this could also be someone that you're dealing with, or someone who is very ready to proclaim or is very loyal in love. Okay, we'll see. What's the shadow energy? Queen of Rods. So yeah, this could already be someone that you're in a partnership with. You guys both, you know, light each other's fire. You feel you guys are probably both entrepreneurs, both very creative, all that good stuff. So let's continue in. And you see how beautiful this deck is? Oh, I'm already loving this setup. We have a lot of jumpers today, so Spirit is really ready for me to talk with you guys. Okay, Spirit, at this time, I'm going to shuffle everything usually in 6. Oh, there we go. See? Oh! This is the way that's jumped out. Okay, so mutable signs, y'all are coming up with partnerships. Okay, so we already have 2 court cards. Usually when we receive double of court cards, these are people that are mirroring each other in emotion. So we already see the Queen of Wands with the King of Wands, and now receiving the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups. So this is also a partnership of loyalty. Usually, to me, these are very loyal cards, but these are people who may not be very verbal with their emotions. These are water signs. This is going to be, and even they're not always traditionally water signs, because this can also be an Aquarius man, but this is going to be Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And this is traditionally a Cancer or Gemini woman, but this can also be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio woman. And they don't have to be gendered specifically. I'm just speaking for the sake of the cards, because a woman can show up as the King of Cups and a man can show up as the Queen of Cups. These are just people who are very deep in their emotions. They have few friends. They keep, you know, they play their cards very close to their chest, but once they love, they are very much all in and loyal for life. Okay, you see they're both with holding the cups to each other. Now let me actually get into the reading and stop all these jumpers. Also, with the Ace of Swords being on the bottom of this, if you've been waiting to have a heart-to-heart with someone, or to finally reveal those emotions, or to finally get to the root of any emotions, know that that's going to breach you during this season. I'm going to let that jumper be. I really want to get into the reading. Okay, I'm going to let that jumper be as well. I'm going to let all these jumpers be. I'm just going to take them. I usually do 6 cards for lovers readings. So we'll see. Spirit, do you have anything else you wish to say? I think I'll just do all the jumpers. Oh, relax, please. Usually I never catch my jumpers on camera like that, so that was very nice to see. Okay, let's do these first, and then I'll pick from the pile. So our first jumper, for those who are new to reading, always remember when you read left hand, and you're going to read left to right when you flip cards. So you guys are showing up right now as the Three of Swords. So there is heartbreak. You may have been dealing a breakup. You may be at a distance from somebody. Like I said, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups showed up. So there is emotions left unsaid. But you're doing the healing work. The Three of Swords shows up as that you're actively doing the work. And if it was a reversal, I would be concerned that, you're avoiding the work. But if you are avoiding the work, this is a signal to get to the, the bottom of what you're feeling. Now, the Seven of Cups came out, and it came out reversed. So I usually don't read reversals, but I've been trying to get more into it. So this means that either you have finally made up your mind about exactly what you want in your heart, and that's what will be coming out this Gemini season. Your Seven of Cups traditionally upright is a card of desires and having so many options and not knowing which one is really the right one for us. And when we find ourselves there, that's when Spirit is asking us, but what does your heart want? Because your heart will never lead you wrong. Your brain might, because you'll pick something because it logically makes sense, and then you'll feel unfulfilled. This card is about what your heart wants. We then have the Page and the Knight of Pentacles. So for imagery, for those who are new to reading, and I'll just move these up a little because I already spoke on these cards. The Page and the Knight, as you see for imagery, they're facing two directions. So you might be caught between two options at this time in regards to love. Some of you might be deciding, do I stay or do I go? Do I choose this lover? Do I choose this lover? All of those things are coming up. But also, when we receive the Page and the Knight of Pentacles, this is a signal that we are working on maturing. So you're probably maturing. You're finding out more about what your needs are in regards to love, in regards to how you wish to show up, in regards to following your heart. And you might be a little scared to do so. And that's why you may realize that with one option, right, that you're choosing, you'll have to start fresh. You'll really have to have a new foundation. Page of Pentacles is Earth of Earth. You'll have new foundation. You'll probably need to re-offer love in these situations to have those laying levels of this is what I want, this is what I need. And with the other option, that might be an option that you already have history with, or you have more understanding of with, and it is something that you wish to build on. But both of these cards are about only moving when you truly feel ready and secure. Knight of Pentacles is Fire of Earth, so this is more forward moving energy. It is the Knight of Pentacles moves with intention. Okay, he's not gonna run. This is not the runner card. This is not the I'm gonna come and do it now. This is the I move with an intent. So many of you may be dealing with someone who is a slow mover. They only move with intent. They might feel enabled to move. You see, like I said, they fell out. The way they fell out, they're both pacing opposite directions. So there is a decision between two to make. I'm then going to pull, what is this for? I'm going to pull two more cards. As we see, we have the Wheel of Fortune as the shadow energy. I love reading shadow energy, which means that there will be a change in circumstances. The Wheel of Fortune, life is always turning. Life is always changing. This is a signal that things will go in your direction. And if there are, for those of you, I hate saying third party, but if there is a third party, thing, and like I said, someone needed to make a decision. If there is a third party, that third party will be removed from this union. You see the King and Queen are here. Like I said, apply these to whatever genders you wish. I'm just speaking for what the cards are showing. You apply this reading how it applies to your life if it resonates. Now, this would be the current energy you're showing up in. This would be, if I was doing a traditional reading, this would be the current energy that you're showing up in. This would be the energy that's surrounding you. This would be your main obstacle. So Page of Pentacles, which is starting, the energy that's aiding you would be or surrounding or wishes to help you would be the Nine of Pentacles, which means start moving, start actually planning. Move with the intent. Then the next actions you take in love need to have real significant meaning behind them, okay? The other energy that wishes to aid you, you have the Hermit. So a lot of you could be needing to spend quality time with a significant other. I'm going to move these up so you guys can continue to see them. You need to spend quality time with a significant other. I will pull a clarifier for this as well as I go into the reading and once I pull the love oracles. And, you know, this is also, again, playing off of that reverse Seven of Cups. You want to make sure that the decisions you are making at this time are ones that really align with your heart. The Hermit is reflection, mulching. Many of you may be going through spiritual transitions at this time, finding out who you really are, open yourself up to new channels of hearing God, right? Of hearing spirit, of hearing the creator. And it's if you have been hiding from others, this is also Virgo energy for those that need it. This is earth sign energy. For those of you that, you know, have been hiding from your emotions, have been hiding from others, you know, this is also a signal to come out. It's time to come out. You've done enough introspection. It's time to move forward. I'm going to pull the future energy. I pulled two, is strength. Okay. I'm going to shuffle these again because we're getting number orders. But this is strength, which means that you need to be confident in whatever steps you take next in love. You need to know that, one, you cannot control the outcome. You cannot determine the outcome, but you can be confident that when you show up as yourself, right? When you show up honestly, that things will always go in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune here. I'm going to pull a couple of clarifiers, but I don't want to make this reading too long. And I feel like, you know, it's very clear point about what's going on with love for my mutable signs. Okay, I'm going to give it a good shuffle. See, I always, whenever I read, I look at the cards that I split at. So a lot of you, like I said, there is a decision that needs to be made. I shuffle like this because I don't like to read reversals. But, you know, whoever social media that you're watching or you're checking to see what they're doing, especially if you're checking to make sure someone's not moving on without you. Oh, girl. Okay, my brain is telling me a lot of information right now. The Two of Wands, you know, you have a decision to make. Who do you really want to offer your world to? Right? Who do you see yourself building and exploring this world with? Okay, many of you are, you know, you're crying over spilled milk, past disappointments. You have to let regret go. You can't change who you were in the past. It's who you decide to show up as now. Okay? Spirit, can I please have a clarifier for the Hermit? Right? The Ace of Cups, that's coming out of hiding. And what do we have? The Nine of Swords. Get out of your own head. Like I said, know that if you wish love to greet you again, if you want new beginnings, revivals, it's there for you. It's possible, baby. You want to touch me? You want to learn Sweetest, Taboo. May I please have the energy of strength, Spirit, at this time? Okay. Our shadow energy is death, which means transformation. To know that any changes that are happening in your love life at this time, any changes that are happening in your career, any changes that are happening with your family, it is fine, okay? Allow things to die. Death does not mean an end. Death is proof of a new beginning. Right? And strength, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? So, you have to remember that you use it. Okay? The Queen, she's looking, okay, for those who don't read, the Queen is looking to the, excuse me, my brain all of a sudden can't tell cardinal directions. But the Queen, and that's not even cardinal directions. Anywho, the Queen is looking to the right, which means that this is energy that is going to move forward. Queen is the water. Queen of Pentacles is the water of earth. So think about earth, you know, things that touch. So rivers, streams, lakes, they're consistent, they're steady. They have a purpose, right? So you want to, like I said, a lot of this is about moving purposely. Also, you need to realize whenever the Queen of Pentacles comes up to me, knows that any challenges you're facing, any concerns you're having into your earning abilities, you know, providing for yourself, taking care of yourself, know that you can overcome it with planning and only going after what your heart truly desires at this time. You are becoming a new person. You are maturing. Like I said, you are maturing. about your needs and wants in regards to love, right? And this is the Four of Pentacles. This popped out. So this is like, stop being stuck. You want to move it. You see, it came out reverse. Usually this means, oh girl, now I'm getting holding on. It's hard to do when love is gone. And that's no lie. Holding on. So a lot of you, if you are holding on to a partnership for the sake of, you know, you don't know who you'll be without this person, or they provide a lot of security for you, right? There's a lot of comfort in there. Know that, you know, this Four of Pentacles jumped out, and I'll put this over here with Wheel of Fortune because that's what's changing. Once again, I want to get one thought out. With the Chariot, which means it's time to move. This is also like any creative projects that you're holding on to, any ideas that you've been holding on to. This is a signal that it is now time for you to let them out. Allow the public to see them. You keep worrying about whether or not they'll be good enough. Stop it. You are good enough. The people who are meant to align with you, the people who are meant to feel your vibe, to connect with your art will always be there as long as you make the art. Build it and they will come. Spirit, is there anything else you wish to communicate with it? Y'all saw that jump out. This is the most jumpy reading I've had in a minute, so I'm saying for a lot of y'all, the Four of Wands, beautiful card. This is a very beautiful love reading. Like, I want to cry. This means that, like I said, those heart-to-heart conversations will be happening. If you've been waiting for someone to profess their love, Page of Cups underneath, you will be getting those love offers. This is also that any hardships you have been facing, know that you are supported by Spirit. Your Spirit team is really supporting you. For those that do not know too much about marriage ceremonies, this card signals marriage. Usually these are, I can't remember the specific name right now, but these are made to like four corners build a house. So this is meant to show the union of hearts. The red strings means that lovers will be connected through every lifetime. So you guys may be having soulmate connections. You see the castles in the back. So this is someone that you wish to build an empire with. Like I said, that King of Wands, Queen of Rods. They're both wands, interchangeable energy. And this is always the expression and celebration card. So you guys might be having a party soon. All that good stuff. Okay, now let's get into, I'm gonna leave because I don't want to pull any more tarot cards. I'm going to pull your love oracles. Spirit, at this moment, may I please have love oracles for my mutable signs? What my mutable signs need to know in regards to love? I just keep hearing in my head, you're my very best lover, a lover like no other. There's no leaving this song. That's just what I don't understand. I wanted to. Ooh, girl. Like, look, this is what I said. Y'all saw I have not been doing no touching. This is what I said about moving intently. Actions speak loudly. Express love through action. So how can you show up for those that you love at this time? Don't think about whether or not, you know, your actions will be enough. If someone genuinely loves you, what you give, right? If they need more, they will ask for more. But if you say I'm going to be there, be there. If you say I'm going to make time for you, make time for that person. Okay, and this is 49. So 4 and 9 make what? 4 and 9 make 13. 1 and 3 make oh girl, all of a sudden I can't do math. 1 and 3 make 4. So this is about being confident, building that foundation. Like I just pulled the 4 of Wands, building that foundation, showing that support. There's a lot of green in this card, so heart chakra should be a focus for the Western understanding of our chakras. And there's also daisies, so you might both need to work on your inner child healing. There's a lot of blue, so getting in touch with those emotions. And there's also a very purple card, so trusting your intuition about this situation. I'm gonna pull the shadow energy. I'm gonna cry. This is so pretty. Love endures. Endures, yes. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So like I said, for many of you that are needing that heart to heart, you haven't been in communication with someone, you're fearful of moving forward with someone. See, we have the strength energy here again. You see it's a lion as the mount of the ship. It might be music. So a lot of you guys may communicate with each other through music. You have a very strong connection with each other with music. A lot of you can benefit from baths at this time. from, you know, being by water, listening to rain sounds to calm the mind. Here we go, a castle again. So building that empire with somebody. Excuse me, dreaming more. You guys probably known each other in past lives. There's someone's symphony, the symphony of my heart. Lots of clouds, dreaming more. And it's a boat with a light, which means that love will guide the way. You have the same imagery. That's how we know it's your card. You have the same imagery here with the Hermit. They both have lanterns, right? Lanterns guide us in the dark. But the beauty of lanterns, right, and the beauty of love, so symbolic, is lanterns only show but this much in front of us. You can't see everything in front of you. You can only see with where your steps take you. So the message that's further being emphasized here is that love will lead the way if you allow it. But you must move, right? You must take that step. You can't be, I'm gonna move these real quick. You can't just be sitting around, right? You have to make a decision. You can't just be holding on. You need to make a decision and move intently. Your actions will speak loudly. The number on this card is 4 and 3, which is 7. So 7 is the number of spirituality. 7 is the number of God. This is someone that you share a spiritual connection with, someone that you want to spiritually elevate with, okay? And there's flames in here. Even though these are flowers, they're flames. So, you know, candles might be significant. And, you know, you want to, this is a burning passion inside of you. All right, this is something that your heart knows. Honor your heart. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I want to thank you guys for a beautiful reading. I will channel more songs for you guys below. I will also mention the songs that I was singing, whether I think I sing them good, but I will mention the songs that I was singing in this video. If you really like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. I will be having a sale in my shop for my birthday on May 24th, or as I like to say, my solar return. I will be dropping, I believe, 4 new goddess intention oils and maybe some other products. I'll surprise you guys, but they will be all available for pre-order in my shop, the Goddess Way by bgk.com, and I will leave all that information in the description below. My bookings are also open for June and into July, I believe, and all of that information will be in the description below. As always, much love and abundance, and I will talk to you guys later.